Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you know how I feel about you. I tell you every day, almost every day. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for rolling with me, for coming back and hanging out with me. This energy exchange, if you like my videos, if you've already subscribed, I absolutely appreciate it so much, friends. If this content does resonate with you, make sure to give it a little thumbs up. That helps me. It helps push the video out into the bigger YouTube universe. And it also helps you because then YouTube will know what to recommend. It's kind of like the Netflix thumbs up, thumbs down. If you don't like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down, and then that'll make sure that I don't really show up on your timeline, or similar videos to this don't show up on your timeline. So yeah, that's kind of all that means. Um, Friends, for anyone that is interested, I do offer private readings, but please note the only way to book is by visiting the link that's up on your screen right now, shadowplaycollective.com. This is my shop and the only way to book a reading with me. I am having a sale right now. I have a little 15-minute reading. If you want to check it out, go ahead and visit me over there. And let's get to today's reading. Today, we are going to be looking into what's next in love. So this isn't like specifically for singles or people that are already in situations or coupled up. We're just going to be open to whatever messages come through. Now, because of that, and because it's a collective reading, it's super important for you to use your discernment. If I start talking about a relationship that's about to level up, or, we get messages in regards to that, and you're like, but I'm freaking single, then it's like maybe it's not your pile, or maybe there isn't a message for you today. I would suggest looking at another pile. These readings are completely unpredictable, as you know. I'm sure you guys watch plenty of tarot online if you're here already. So let's just take what's our story and take what you need from it, and let's leave the rest for other viewers, for other listeners. Okay, we have three groups to choose from. As always, we have group number one, group number two, and group number three. When you are ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into what is next in love for you. We are leaving this pretty open-ended, so take the messages as they resonate, friends. If something just isn't for you, it's probably for someone else. All right, so let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. For my group number ones, please, what's next in love? What can my group number ones expect? What's next in love for my group number ones? Messages for my group number ones, please, Spirit. They want to know what's next in love. What can they expect next in their love life? Messages for my group number ones, please. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Their love life. What's next? We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it seems like you're keeping to yourself. I don't know if you guys were kind of waiting on someone, the perfect someone, or someone to kind of step it up, I mean. The Hermit also is Virgo energy. So let's see what this is talking about. What's next in love? And when this video posts, it's Virgo season. I feel like you're staying away from a specific person. You're holding your boundaries. Oh, but there's that spark. What's going on here? Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? This, I'm not going to lie, this doesn't feel like new energy. So if you are triggered by past energy and it's not something that you want to hear about, you have been warned. Now, that's not to say it's not brand new, but if it's not brand new, then it's showing up in a pretty similar way. We're ignoring the red flags because it feels so good. It's so hot. They're so attractive, but they're here for a good time, not a long time. Or even like, yeah, because it feels like you're going to have the opportunity at something, and it almost like it bums you out because it's like, I think you want it. There is a lot of passion here. There's a lot of spark, but it's almost like you're purposely holding back, or you're purposely, yeah, I feel like you're being reserved. You're staying away. You're keeping to yourself. You're avoiding drama. You're trying to move on. You're trying to be happy with your friends, your community, your routine, the things that you have going on. And you're really trying to ignore this foolish energy that's trying to come towards you. And I call it foolish because you already know it. They're not coming in, they're coming in for one reason, and it's probably physical for their benefit, you know? And even though it feels like I said, some of you don't want to say no, like, it's like the healing you've done, or you just know better at this point that you already know that it's not going to lead to anything, that it's not going to lead to building towards anything. Or maybe that was the end of the sentence, that it's not going to lead to anything. I do feel you're going to have the opportunity to say yes, but I feel like this group is a big ol' nope. I'm not doing it. Good for you. Yeah. And as I say that, look who pops their head up. You're saying no to this person, that Emperor in reverse, who only wants this Page of Wands with you, and you see right through it. So, if this is a new person, I feel like they show you enough where, like, they are a walking red flag. Maybe you see them as that, and you're seeing it for what it is. It would never work out, is what I just heard. Maybe they're not even single, or you're not even sure. Like, it's like you don't want to mess with it. All right, let's continue. So some of you guys might be experiencing this currently, or will be. You're saying no. Thank you, Spirit. More messages, please, for my group number ones. What's next in love for my group number ones, please? What's next in love for my group number ones? Thank you, Spirit. What's next in love for my group number ones? It's like you're not accepting these behaviors. Maybe in the past you did, and now you just, like I said, it's like you know better. What's next in love for my group number ones, please? We have the Empress in reverse. What's next in love? The Chariot in reverse. So this is talking about a situation that you're getting past it. So it's almost like maybe in the past you were left waiting, or you were just left wanting more, and you're finally like moving on. I feel like it's from a specific person as well. There's almost like I need something more stable. Maybe you're feeling like you're ready to find your long-term partner, or you're ready to focus on things that are going to give you for the long term, your family, your investments, working towards these things. And you guys, there's an awareness here that your new beginning, it's like you're waiting for it. You know it's coming because you've made the right decisions for yourself. You're doing the work, you're doing the healing, and you're like, I know my person's out there. I know that love, it's a matter of time. I do feel like there's a sense here of, it's coming in. There's a new beginning. But it required you to move past this energy that you're currently like getting over. Why the Six of Swords? So at times it could have been difficult. It could have felt like it was like taking over. This is all you focused on. Maybe the patience that it was required because it was on, look at this timing. It's like trusting the timing of things. Maybe that's something that you had to learn to do. It's like not ideal and not how you would have wanted it, especially if you did have to wait. But I feel like it's a matter of time, and I don't feel like you're really worried about this. I feel like you're just almost like ignoring love, or ignoring it for now, because it's like the time isn't here yet. I feel like you're focused on rebuilding something. Maybe it's your own stability, your home. Maybe you're focused on friends or community, or your business if you own one. It feels like you have love surrounding you. I'm not necessarily sure if it's romantic or not. It doesn't have to be, but it feels like there's sweetness. There's people that care about you. There's emotion around you. There's community, and there's celebration in that. You're also releasing a lot of the stress or the conflict, the ending, the uncertainty, whatever this emperor in the past was placing on you or making you feel, or like whatever it was, the cycle that you were in regards to this energy. It feels like you're letting that go. There's a big focus here on like bigger picture stuff outside of romantic love, which is really nice because it feels like there's an awareness. Like I said, there's an awareness that your new beginning is coming because you're doing the work. So, what's next for you, friends? I feel like there's a big focus on things outside of romantic love, and that is not a bad thing. Some of you will be straight up just rejecting left and right, just rejecting them. Yeah, you're going to be staying away from these types, the types that you know are going to be a great, or hoping, right, to be a great like sexual chemistry and passion, codependent type of energies, recognizing them for what they are. And I feel like you're choosing to stay away from them. My group number ones, get it. All right, all the single ladies. The thing is, though, it's interesting because I don't feel like your energy is totally clear. It feels like you guys are like, I don't know, maturing into your, or like refining where you're currently at. I feel like you guys are already pretty mature. As in, you know what you want. You've learned your lessons. Like I said, it's like you've done the work and it's showing. Messages for my group number ones, please. What's next in love for my group number ones? Thank you, Spirit. We have space. You're taking space. You're cleansing your energy. Some of you guys might be doing like a yoni steam. If not, this is your reminder to do that. And then that ghost energy came through when I said that. That helps clear past partners' energy from our womb space. Also, sacral chakra healing as well. We have space, which I think is what you're doing. We have success. You're focused on yourself. Success outside of romantic love. We have surrender. We have cleanse. I love this. It's all this self work, wellness, healing, cleansing. You guys could be focused on your homes, like actually getting rid of things that have stagnant energy. In return, it's gonna your creativity is gonna spark again. And just when they know you're doing well, that's when these past energies come back. We are in Mercury retrograde right now, so you may have someone trying to pop back in. Like I said, you're going to have the opportunity to say yes, but I think a lot of you are going to say no. This person's going to come in to disrupt for some of you. You're not expecting it. It's when you least expect it. All right, let's get one of these. What are these called? There's something of love. There's some kind of love cards. I just got them, so I haven't used them, but let's see. Look how big they are. I don't know if my friend Jax is listening, because anytime I say something like that, she's like, that's what she said. I just look at her. So maybe she's listening, and that's why I picked up on that. All right. Thank you. Good. Did you see how we knocked that ghost out of the way? So the ghost in this deck comes up when something from the past is returning. It's residual energy. And like I said, this card did pop up when I was talking about a yoni steam. So if that's something you guys are into, maybe this is your reminder to do that. All right, we have number 32. Look at your pattern in relationships. Well, damn. All right. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Friends, maybe that's what you did, and you're about to say no and break out of your own repetitive behavior. That devil energy is also self-limiting things that we do and that we contribute, our own toxic traits. So I love this card. It's so beautiful. Yeah, wow. I'm like, damn, these cards run deep, huh? I'm gonna have to look through the deck more carefully and see what else is in there so I don't get caught by surprise. But yeah, my group number ones, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. And if you felt drawn to any of the other groups, maybe there's additional messages for you waiting for you there as well. There we go. That was kind of weird. All right. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you at the next one. Hello, my group number twos. If you pick the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put this right over here. And let me begin by reminding you today's reading is what's next in love. It's pretty open ended, it's pretty unpredictable what's going to come through. So it's super important to use your discernment when it comes to this reading. If whatever I'm describing does not match your situation that you're currently in at all, feel free to check out another pile, or maybe we'll just catch you at the next reading. All right, so please only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for somebody else. And let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today. For my group number twos, what is next in love? What can we tell my group number twos? What is next in love for my group number twos? Messages for my group number twos, please. What is next in love? Messages for my group number twos. I feel like some of you are bored. It's like, yeah, maybe things feel a little mundane in the love department. You're wondering, when is this next phase going to start? Or when am I going to feel satisfied? I kept seeing the Four of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune when I was shuffling. Thank you, Spirit. What's next in love? Messages for my group number twos. What can we tell them? Messages for my group number twos. What can we tell them? It's almost like even I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. It's too confusing. It's like a mind fuck, right? It's like there's too many games that have been played. Now, whether this is how you feel about dating or love in general or a specific person, it could be different for you guys, but it feels like you're over it. Something's been disappointing you. It's like we haven't found the person that we build with, or maybe there's been red flags that have been ignored, things that we should have seen, lessons to be learned. I do feel that there's lessons here that you still haven't seen or haven't acknowledged, my group number twos. That's definitely coming in. So we're going to see what that is. And it's probably being blanketed by that Three of Swords. When we are in pain, when we're disappointed, it's hard to see the lesson in the moment. Some of you may have a very pessimistic outlook on love. We have, but at the same time, you want it. Hey, no judgments here. We have the Ace of Cups with the Five of Swords. So it's like, I want a new beginning. I want to reconcile, but I'm not sure. I'm torn. I know what my heart desires, but it's almost like I'm not feeling confident enough or brave enough, or just like, I don't have the courage to fully believe that it's possible or to get past this or through this. There was some kind of conflict or drama that occurred. There's outside energies that are affecting how you feel about love or what ended up happening in this situation. So what's next for you? It feels like you're very torn. Yeah, maybe you're torn believing in your wish or going after your wish or getting it. And then when it shows up, you're like, oh, I'm questioning too much. I'm torn. There's tension here. It doesn't feel how I thought it was going to. Maybe you're still too heartbroken to be open to this or to be able to see clearly. Why the Judgment in reverse? Some of you are, maybe you're like, absolutely no with the online dating. I get it. So you're wondering, how do I get what I want? If I don't want to meet someone online, how do I meet them the old fashioned way? If this is your issue, I literally just met someone this weekend who coordinates speed dating, and I thought that was so cute. And they like vet the people, everyone's vetted. And she was so funny. She was like, and all the men have good jobs. She's like, well, never mind, they have jobs. And so anyway, maybe that's something to look into if that applies to you. I thought it was cute. All right, because I'm getting the feeling here where it's like we don't want to deal with something. You're trying to stay positive about the timing of things, but at the same time, it's hard to stay positive because things have taken so long. So there's a little bit of a difference, or there's a, it's interesting. It's because I feel like this group is feeling torn between wanting love, wanting to go for it, unsure how to find it, but also being closed off because of past disappointments. If this is with a specific person, maybe you're not sure if you want to reconcile, or maybe you're not sure. It's like there is emotion here, but there's a lot of questioning. There's a lot of mind games, or there's a lot of red flags or things to avoid. It just feels like maybe you feel like you've been digging through, for lack of better words, a dumpster fire or a dumpster, and you're trying to find your treasure in the dumpster. That's a horrible way of describing, but you know what I mean. Maybe it just feels like you've been sifting through things, and there's an overall sense of there's too much confusion. You're manifesting, but at the same time, it's like you change it up as well. So they're saying like they don't want you to worry about your appearance. First of all, they do not want you to be worried about your appearance. Maybe you're nervous about meeting someone from online in real life. Maybe it's time to meet up, and that's what's bringing up nerves. Or maybe you're feeling pressure or anxiety of some sort, and they don't want you to be afraid to put yourself out there. They also like want to remind you that you get attention, or you have attention. Like you have the power to manifest in the type of love or the experiences that you want, but you have to kind of step into it and put yourself out there in some way. This is weird, but this is even the energy of if you know you want to meet your person or you want to connect in real life, it's like just spruce yourself up, like be cute. Like I'm not saying you guys aren't, but maybe if you're like the type of person that like sometimes when you go places you don't think about it, and you're like, oh man, like the love of my life could have been here. I wish I would have like worn something different, or it's like something like that. Maybe it's like approaching things differently, and in return it's going to make you feel good too. I'm not saying that, it's like outside validation is part of the ego, and we all have it. It's like as detached as we try to get from it, and as much as we want to grow out of it, we're still human, and it feels good to be seen, and it feels good to be recognized, or it feels good to get attention. And that's what I feel is happening for you. And you have power over your circumstances connected to your looks. So I'll leave that there because everyone's aesthetic is different. All right, let's continue. Lots of not loving energies, but definitely like self growth. And I'm not saying love isn't present. I'm just saying the not loving energies. It's fears. It's coulda, woulda, shoulda's, or what happened in the past. And those storylines no longer apply to your current situation. It's okay to hold on to the lessons, but there's something here you're not seeing though. There's some kind of lesson that we still haven't fully seen. All right, thank you, Spirit. What's next in love, please? What's next in love for my group number twos? Messages for my group number twos. What's next in love for them? What can they know about what's next in love for my group number twos? Thank you, Spirit. What's next in love for my group number twos? So you're not done with whatever cycle you're in. There's still loose ends. If it's emotional on your end, it's time to kind of reflect on what's repeating here. There's some type of cycle that keeps repeating, and that's what needs to be closed out. It's like we got to tie up loose ends, and it's going to take a lot from you, but it is going to be worth it. Maybe it's going to take a lot from you because you're addressing things. Maybe you have an inclination of being emotionally unavailable, or going after emotionally unavailable people, emotionally immature people. There's a feeling here of not getting enough love, and there's a need of addressing something in regards to that. So whether it's a specific person, who only has the capability of showing emotion in very small and meaningful ways if you're a child, you know. I don't mean to, it's just, it's sweet, it's nice, but it's like, do you really want to be loved by the Page of Cups, who is not a child of yours or a pet, like for your forever or for your next phase or for where you're at in life? That's, you know, that's up to you. But it feels like a lot of you want more than that because it's not enough. This is meant to, this, what's next for you in love, it's meant to bring a higher level of awareness. It's also meant for you to look at things different, cycles in your life, things that you thought you healed, moved on from, maybe even you thought you were done processing. They're actually still very much present. Very, very strong message. Look how you guys got the World in reverse 2 times. And if I had another Wheel of Fortune in here, I'm sure it'd come up like that too. Because we're repeating a cycle, we're repeating a pattern, and it's time to see it for what it is. Why the Strength card? So this has been something that you've been maybe trying to ignore, or it's made you detached, emotionally detached. Maybe it's been easier to just not deal with and just kind of, you're like comfortable in the uncomfortable of carrying this with you, this pattern. They keep saying it's like, by you addressing this, you even acknowledging it, you realizing it's there, and by you saying no, by you breaking out of that, like it's getting you out of this anxious energy. This might even be like good for your nervous system. We have the 7 of Wands. Some of you may have been feeling like you need to fight to be loved, or you need to win over someone's love, and that could be a repetitive cycle. I have 5 of Pentacles. Damn, guys, we're going in deep. Oh, silly me, thinking it was going to be a little fun what's next in love read, and this is, your guys' reading is deep. It's like this has kept you from fully trusting, or like fully trusting in situations. Or if it's not fully trusting, it's like taking a leap of faith and starting new, or being open to new experiences. It's also kept new beginnings from coming in. This could be stemming from childhood for some of you. Again, it's in correlation, or it's like how we were loved, or how we feel maybe we need to win over love, or how love is expressed. Someone here, if it's not you, it could be the other person. They don't even realize that or see it. Their love language is very different, perhaps. Yeah, with this Lovers in reverse and this Ace of Swords, it's like someone doesn't see it. Maybe that's you, but now here's the opportunity to do something about it. Wow. My group number 2s, it seems to me like you've been handed a key, and it's up to you if you want to unlock this Pandora's box of repetitive behavior. But in doing so, you guys, it feels like you're going to be feeling better. I was going to say you're going to be better off, but it's up to you. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's get some messages for my group number 2s. What's next in love for my group number 2s? Rejection. You might be doing the rejecting. Abundance, trust. We have growth. So when you reject these things that are not for you, you're going to have the abundance. You're going to have literally growth in abundance and trust, because you're setting yourself up for more grounded and more stable love and more stable situations. You're saying bye to flaky people that haven't been giving you what you deserve, and you don't need to win anyone over. And there's a deep like understanding of that that's coming through. It's very beautiful energy for you guys, I'm not gonna lie. And look at passion. It's like that's going to be reignited in you right now. You guys are like a wet matchbook, my friends. Let's get one of these, I don't know what they're called. They're these love oracles. The last one we got left me kind of like, wow, that was deep. So let's see what comes through for you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have 2. We have embrace your emotions. Look, it's a unicorn. It's a little girl hugging a unicorn. It says embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Then we have, oh, and that's number 18. And then we have number 28. So there's two eights here. It's infinity. That makes me think this is going to have a big effect. I think it's one of your own karmic lessons to learn, my friends. We have the union of hearts. There is the connection of love that defies explanation. So maybe that is in regards to a connection that you are feeling. There is work to do, though, before I feel like you're ready to open up to it or you guys are meeting each other on a healthier level. All right, my group number twos, this is what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put this little cutie right over here. And you know why you're here. Today, we're going to be looking into what's next in love for you, my group number threes. It's super important to use your discernment for this reading, especially because it's pretty open-ended. So we're just going to be open and seeing what messages come through in regards to what's next for you in love. If something is confusing you or doesn't sound like it's you or your situation, maybe there's a message waiting for you in another pile, or maybe we'll just catch you at the next reading. So let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. My group number three, Spirit, what's next in love for my group number threes? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number threes. What's next in love? What's next in love for my group number threes, please? What can you tell us? Oh, these cards. Is it me or is it the cards? I don't know. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What's up with my group number threes? What's next in love? What's next in love for them? Next in love for my group number threes. We have the Hermit reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. What's next in love? What's next in love? Man, someone's a little stubborn. I feel like it's just, so stubborn, meaning like I feel like it's really hard to kind of change their mind right now, whether this is you or someone else. It feels like someone here is focused on the things that they have control over of, and they're pretty closed off to love. It's the timing of things right now. Someone feels that they need to put more attention into other areas of their life. It could be work. Why the Seven of Wands in reverse? It doesn't feel like love is something that you are focusing your attention on, or it's something that you've kind of surrendered to and you're just going with it. So I do feel like you guys are going to get some kind of, so whoever you're connecting with, I feel like for a lot of you, you're already connecting with someone. Or maybe this is you have a little crush at work or something. It just feels like the effort is small or the feeling is small, and we're just questioning, like, do I want to give to this? Do I want to continue to invest into this? It's like it doesn't feel good anymore. If this is someone you're dealing with, maybe there's just no longer an expectation there of what you hope for, or how they'd show up, or it's like maybe you've kind of let that go and you've surrendered to what is. It doesn't feel like you're concerned about how this person is showing up or not showing up. You're just like kind of whatever. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like whatever about it. Like you're not fighting for it, you're not trying to give it attention, you're focused on I feel like you're focused on other things as well. But there is that Page of Cups. So I feel like someone's going to pop in and you're almost going to get, I don't know if annoyed is the right word, but you're going to be like, it doesn't feel like you're happy. Maybe just when you decided to detach and move on, it's like then someone kind of pops in and you're like, I'm not really looking for that right now, or I don't really want that right now. I actually am leaving behind these kinds of things because they derail me in other areas. It just feels like you're I don't know, I'm almost getting like lone wolf, but not in like, I don't think you're lonely. I think you're just doing your own thing. So someone here wants to reunite, but you feel like you should, maybe you're feeling like you should move on or you should avoid this. Like a part of you, it's just like, I don't feel like this has shown you it's not enough. It's not a, you need a bigger gesture. Like if someone's going to come into your energy, whether you know them or not, whether it's a new person or a past person, it's like you're at the point where you're like, you know what, I need more. Because right now I'm carefully investing in other things, or I'm giving my energy, I'm focused on this, I'm focused on that. That it's like, what are you bringing to me? And it doesn't feel like it's enough. And it feels like you know that. Now, I'm not saying you're going to reject them or you're going to welcome them with open arms. I am saying there is a thinking there's thinking about it. There's also an acceptance. Like I said, it's a surrender here. This person might try to come in and make it seem like they want to work on things or they show initiative, but it just feels like it's not enough for you. And maybe for right now you guys are like, you know what, I'm actually cool. This isn't going to give me what I want. All right, let's continue. Thank you, Spirit. All right, messages for my group number 3s, please. What's next in love? What's next in love for my group number 3s, please? What's next in love for my group number 3s, please? What's next in love? What's next in love, please? We have the 8 of Swords, the Strength card in reverse, and the Moon. So feeling stuck over the unknowns. Maybe there's fears here that you're trying to overcome. If I reject this, is this it? Or am I doing the right thing? Is there ever going to be movement? But it feels like it's stemming from blocks. I feel like you just feel blocked. What's next in love, please? Maybe it's blocked in this situation. Maybe you feel like blocking and moving on because you're like, I can't trust it. We have the Hangman. What's next in love for my group number 3s, please? We have the 2 of Wands. I feel you're pulling back. You're reevaluating. You're ready to turn away from situations that haven't been growing. I feel like you have a lot of love and understanding there. But there's also a feeling of, well, like I said, surrender. And it's like, if you can't trust it, it's a no, right? It feels like you're moving on from things that just aren't moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles energy, it's like it's not going anywhere. And that Chariot, it's like, no, we're moving forward. So it is going to be difficult. That Strength card in reverse and that Hangman, it's like it's hard to do this. It's hard to just go with the flow. If it's a specific person and you're pulling back, you're like really trying to keep a handle on it, because I think you feel like you want to reach out, or I don't think this is what you want to do. Maybe it's what you feel you have to do. I mean, only you know. But it feels like maybe you feel the opportunity has passed and you're just kind of getting over feeling this way. And you're trying to figure out what to do. Some of you could have choices with people or directions to go in, or there's other people that you're thinking of that you're like, well, if I go in this direction, like, what's that going to mean for this other situation? Like, it just kind of feels like you're going back and forth a little bit. But the truth is, like, your needs haven't been met here, and you got to choose what's going to make you happy. I love that Sun card in the Queen of Cups, because like that's what you're doing. Oh my gosh, then we have the Two of Cups. Wait, what in the table was flipped? What in the script has been flipped is that? Hold up. Pump the brakes. We're going to pull more on that. I mean, yeah, because I feel like then that's what's next. I feel like you're turning your back, or you're going in a different direction. You're trying something new, perhaps. But why the Five of Wands? What is this Two of Wands with the Five of Wands? Because there's pressure here, or tension, or conflict. There's something unexpected comes up. There's an unexpected reunion that comes up, and that might leave you with options. You might run into someone that you used to know, or this might be an unexpected connection. Maybe it's you unexpectedly connect with this person again, and that leaves you with a reminder or more of an idea. Have they changed? Are things different here? It just feels like something comes about. There's some kind of connection that comes about. Maybe it's even at a party or a celebration, or I don't know. It's like there's a reason to be excited here, and it comes out of nowhere, and that leaves you with another option. Why the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? So there is a partnership that's showing up here. You could have manifested this. So if you guys are currently dealing with someone that's wishy-washy, I'm kind of getting the feeling that you're manifesting something new, you guys. It feels like it's already on its way. It's already incoming. Interesting. So look at you guys dealing with this stuff when something else is about to pop in your energy. You guys could have prayed for this or manifested this without even knowing, when you were dealing with a partner that wouldn't help you, or things weren't growing with you, or wouldn't commit with you, to you, wouldn't give you that stability. All those things you would think of, like, when I have my partner, like, this is what it's going to be like, or this is what I want. It's like there's a culmination of that. And that's what this is leading you to. But it does come after making some kind of choice. There's a choice here. And it's like, so the choice you may have to make is, even, can you trust this person? Will you give them another shot if it's the same person? If not, I feel like you guys are calling in someone that's a better match. So it's going to be different for everyone. Only you know what your connection is to this person. But wherever in your love life there's been a stagnancy and a frustration, and maybe it's led to some kind of trust issues, and it's been a long time coming, it feels like there's going to be some progress that's made. You guys are getting what you wished for. There's a wish here that you have coming true, and it's coming in the form of someone is more stable, more committed. This person could have recently walked away from something else. Maybe now they're feeling like they're ready, or you guys have this connection. I'm getting the feeling that even though there's a change coming, it's like, I don't think either of you are trying to like rush through anything or jump into anything too fast. All right. Well, that took a turn. Thank you, Spirit. So you guys have a change coming after some strife. So right now you're hermit. This distance, this time alone, this whatever it is you've been experiencing, the separation, it was necessary. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get messages, please? What's next in love for my group number 3s? What's next in love for my group number 3s? Someone from the past or something from the past. All right. We have those. Let's see. We have reflection. That's that hermit mode. We have success. We have ghost, anxiety, fears or anxiousness or anticipation. Something is stirring from something from the past returning. You feel it coming. Your intuition is going on high alert and ideation. That's been the difficult part, is that maybe you've been focused on how something should be, or they are. And it's someone here is like a little stubborn. It's almost like the way we think about something is what's keeping things stuck. And I feel like that's where the change might be coming. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe there's been growth that's had. I mean, there's definitely been growth that's been had, but individually as well. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get a message, please? Oh, these are so giant for my hands. All right. We have number 40. So 40 could be significant to you. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. I love this. That's that Two of Wands energy. Maybe that's the challenge here. It's that wish that you want. Are you going to trust that it can come true? Because it's going to require you to make some changes, leave certain things behind. Um, yes, go in a different direction, choose new, whatever this might be. There's definitely a renewal coming. That's what I feel is next for you in love, my group number threes. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.